Hey folks, here's a fun share how many of our customers are using the Abre platform to really support all their English language learner students. And we're going to keep it pretty simple here with identify EL students, activate EL plans for such said students, and then the key one here, how to actually generate analytics and really know what's going on with your kiddos who are learning the English language. Okay, so we're going to first start with the idea of how do you quickly identify kids who are requiring ELL supports or ELL supports. And typically that comes over from a student information system. But with our app, with the Abre Insights app, you can actually come in here and go into this category of enrollment. And with enrollment overview, you actually have the ability to pretty quickly define your EL statuses. So what we see in different states is you'll see different term codes or status codes for EL or ELL. You're seeing a common one we see here in Ohio. But basically, we get from you guys what the status is, and then you can go ahead and filter. So if you just want to see M and N right here and hit apply, now you're only going to see the students who actually fit that actual criteria. And you actually can generate a pretty comprehensive export of it and have that information ready for you. So that's kind of the quick way to identify students who are EL students already in your system. But now let's go ahead and pivot here to the next aspect here of actually looking at an EL plan. So a plan will define how are these EL students supported in their time at school. So what I'm going to do is really come over here and go to the Plans app. And what I'm going to do is actually going to go down here and I'll just go ahead and hit Giovanni right here as an example, come right in here. And I'm actually going to attach an EL plan as an example that came out of one of our customers, Fairfield City Schools, that they're using for all their students. So I'll just go here and hit create new plan. And I'm going to go ahead and find it. I'm going to go ahead and create it for them. Here it is. And if I pop into here, I can actually see, and what I would do is go about actually filling out this information, birth county, native language. They have this information here, but a lot of times this can come over automatically from your student information system. But you can see right here, what additional information is going to apply, what are the benchmarks being used, and you can go about actually adding this information into full built out plan for your students. So that's pretty cool how you can have that actually ready to go. You can adapt this. You can take this ELL plan and make it your own as a school district, but it's great. So you can have it all uniformed here, have all of them ready. We track revisions, those kind of things. So the third aspect I want to talk about is reporting. So perhaps you want to see how many of your EL kids are not on a plan, or how many of them are on a plan but are not showing growth. Those kind of aspects. How can that actually be put together? So really, assuming that you have the plan in effect, that you've created it, we would come back here to Abre Insights. And what we'd do is go ahead and actually create an analytics report that may combine a couple different variables. So as a real simple example right here, say I want to go ahead and identify EL students, in this case, who are on track for graduation, all right, or not on track for graduation. I'm actually pulling up a graduation readiness report that is taking into account EL students, their plan, and then how does that align with the requirements for graduation, in this case in the state of Ohio. And really quickly what I can do is come right here and I could say, please give me kids who have EL status and have their plans complete, not incomplete, or really like what I'm curious I hear is, are they graduation ready? And I want to come in here and actually click not ready so I can find this and hit apply. And I have one student who actually qualifies for that, and I can come down here and I can find, hey, there's Daisy. She is not ready. She is one of my EL students, but with one click, I can know this information, have it ready to go, and then hopefully put in supports to, in this case, get them on track for graduation. If you have any questions, feel free to drop a line at contact@abre.com.